New adventures, memorable stories, and immersive worlds are waiting in the years ahead. Let's check out the most exciting single-player games planned for 2026 and 2027. Let's get into it!
You've heard the story.
Halo Campaign Evolved revisits the original Halo campaign with updated visuals, rebuilt cinematics, refined controls, and expanded gameplay options. Players once again take control of Master Chief after arriving on the ring world known as Halo and fighting against Covenant forces. Combat includes a larger selection of weapons, drivable vehicles, and optional skull modifiers that change encounters in different ways. The package also adds 3 new missions featuring Master Chief and Sergeant Johnson, with support for solo play or 4-player online co-op.
They noticed. Now you ready to get to it? You serve long enough, you learn to read a battlefield. This place, more of a freak show. And trust me, I know freaky.
Have you enjoyed your stay so far, Demon?
Sorry to interrupt, but we're on the clock. The thing with simple jobs is, they always get complicated. Plans change. Odds get worse. My advice, bring a Spartan.
A wounded man! Nasty injuries! It's like a beast tore him apart!
A beast? Out here? Are you drunk or something? Do him up and show him out!
Ill is a first-person action horror game set inside a research fort affected by a mysterious source of evil. Players face hostile creatures known as aberrations while managing weapons, inventory space, and crafted items needed for survival. Combat uses realistic weapon handling, detailed damage systems, and dismemberment mechanics that affect enemies during encounters. Physics also play a role in puzzle solving and environmental interactions, while monsters react dynamically to player actions and changes within their surroundings.
Die, bastard. And you're tough. Surprisingly lively for someone who just came out of a coma.
If you want to survive, you gotta hustle. Fell from the moon.
I will help you, but you must not go there.
I'll take my chances. Turns out I'm a lucky man.
You'll find nothing there but death.
Good luck. Keep quiet in there.
So, what was your favorite from today?
The Lost Wild is an evasion-based survival horror game where players control Saskia on an island inhabited by dinosaurs. Survival depends on avoiding predators, creating distractions, and using the environment rather than relying on direct combat. Dinosaurs behave like wild animals and react to situations in different ways, including hunting alone or in groups. Players can search abandoned facilities for useful items while moving deeper into the island and uncovering the mystery behind its prehistoric inhabitants.
Saskia, are you there?
Daisuke, they're here. I don't know if I can do this.
You need to keep moving.
Do I remember the moment my powers came in?
Fable is an open-world action RPG set in Albion, where players create a hero and build a reputation through their actions. Combat includes melee weapons, ranged attacks, and magic while taking on bandits, beasts, and other creatures. Players can buy property, work as a blacksmith, form relationships, and raise a family. The way villagers respond changes over time, and decisions can affect different parts of Albion as the hero's reputation grows.
I lost her grip. But she stayed away. Does stick in the memory a bit, yeah. I know why you're here. You want to talk about them. They're not real heroes.
You ever seen a legend in the flesh?
All that power, how do they use it? Killing mindless beasts. Fighting petty villains. None of that matters.
Look what the guild shut out.
A real hero knows how to wield power. They don't waste time on trivialities.
You're back, and dressed like a twat.
Got more important things to worry about than vegetables.
A hero knows how to live with their choices.
Oi! What the fuck was that?
Well, I was just...
Just sent my brother into the infinite fucking abyss without even asking permission.
Remorse? Remorse is for the guilty. Look, I will tell you what I told them. Albion is broken, and I'm going to mend it. Albion doesn't need heroes. It needs a hero.
You're a monster.
And that hero is me.
I could get used to this. Feels like we're miles away from the chaos.
Resonance of Plague Tale Legacy puts players in control of Sophia, a young plunderer searching for the secrets of her past on the Minotaur's Island. Combat relies on melee attacks, parries, agility, and quick reactions during encounters with hostile enemies. Players also solve puzzles using a stolen Minoan sphere that manipulates light. The story moves between Sophia's era and ancient Minoan times, while uncovering mysteries connected to the island and Macula's legacy.
Thieves hear you, friend. This has got the sphere. If we catch her, we'll get a better share of the loot.
Archer, pyrite.
Sort out!
Careful! You'll cut yourselves.
I'll make you slow. I swear.
Are you hurt? No. Let's move before more come. The Wave Bird.
What?
Still thinking of a name for our future boat.
Is now the right time?
It's never the right time. Strange, seeing everything the gang left behind.
They thought they'd be back soon.
like that.
Doesn't look like we tried to.
Shut this one up, Soph!
I'll make sure you scream.
What happened here? God, I didn't realize how big it was. I should write these down. What now? I can use this to find our way through. These were made of glass in the fresco room, right?
Must have been put here on purpose.
Did they have to make everything so damn complicated?
Holy hell! Did they not have any sense of scale?
Clearly not.
Theseus.
Where the hell am I? Oh, God. I need to breathe. Just a bit further. I need to get out of here. The monster. It's not real.
State of Decay 3 takes place in a world still struggling after a zombie outbreak where survival depends on building and managing a community. Players gather resources, claim settlements, strengthen defenses, and recruit new survivors while dealing with the threat of blood plague. Combat, scavenging, crafting, and base development all play a role in keeping the community alive. Online co-op supports up to 4 players, allowing groups to create and expand a shared network of settlements together.
My friends and I used to argue about what ended the world. A weapon. A virus. Something worse. It started in quiet towns. Empty roads. Places the world forgot. Survivors found each other, built walls, pushed back against the night. We'll always have each other's back. Because the world has become more dangerous than ever. The dead aren't just wandering anymore. They hunt. In the end, it doesn't matter what you believe. What matters is that when the dead come through the dark, so do we.
This base, you belong to me.
War Fantasy is a psychological horror first-person shooter set inside an endless military training complex controlled by a commanding officer who monitors and directs the player's actions. Gameplay combines firearm combat with narrative-driven progression through surreal environments that constantly change shape and structure. Player behavior is tracked as part of the story, while branching paths reveal more about the system behind the training program. Modern weapons, drones, and military technology are used throughout encounters across these unusual locations.
If you disobey me again, I will eat the skin off of your face. Now pick up the rifle and go again.
The Pentagon is threatening to pull funding if we don't change the story.
What did your game teach my son?
The enemy is whoever I say it is.
This company is not liable for the actions of our customers.
It's just you and me in here.
You can't shoot your way out of this.
They make games like War and War like a game. They make games like War and War like a game. They make games like War and War like a game.
This is the Coalition Emergency Broadcast System. There are reports of multiple tremors.
Gears of War E-Day returns to the beginning of the conflict between humanity and the Locust Horde during Emergence Day. Players join Marcus Phoenix and Dominic Santiago in a campaign built around cover-based shooting, squad combat, and battles against enemies emerging from beneath the surface. Multiplayer includes Horde Siege, a cooperative wave survival mode with classes and shared objectives, alongside competitive 4v4 matches. Movement, traversal, and weapons have been updated while keeping the series' cover-based combat at the core.
Shoot, move, watch for civilians. Get inside, now! Ground's opening!
crowd figures picking up through the street! Just the adrenaline, kid. We need to keep moving through the underpass. People!
Let's get moving.
Let me see what I can do.
I'm at the pay and save. I need backup. These things are all over me.
More tremors.
Any gears out there? Anyone that can hear this?
Look out! Oh, shit! What the fuck is that?
Target surfacing. Open fire.
These are goddamn breach points!
Reloading. Cover me. All right. That gear said they're stuck in the pay and save. Which way?
It's on the other side of those apartments. At least that thing carved us a shortcut.
Through here. Too slow. Oh, bugger! Come on, then!
Nice shot! Oh, where the hell did you lot come from?
We heard your distress call.
Well, you saved my ass. But we need to make ourselves scarce. These fuckers keep pouring in every few minutes.
More tremors, watch it!
Right on schedule. You guys scared?
Yeah. Who are you?
Private, what's the matter?
Where's your squad?
These people took out one squadron a couple of hours ago. We went to protecting some survivors nearby. I was about to get back when I got caught in the pit.
Reloading! Cover! Hey, tomorrow! These things been coming in waves?
Yeah, what's the problem till I ran out of ammo? I'm not just saying that. I got friends inside.
Eat that!
Throwing a grenade! Nekome, watch back!
Reloading!
Gotta reload! Anyone see him?
Contact front!
There's no end to these freaks!
Pick him off!
On your right, Pop! I got it!
Jams! Damn it! Tom!
I'm almost out! Pull back!
Our roads converge again. Marcus Phoenix.
found you half dead on the side of the road. I took you in because I recognized something in you.
Nekome Nazi Hunter is a third-person action game where players control Vano Nastasu as he hunts Nazi forces across occupied territories during World War II. Missions combine stealth, trap placement, and direct combat, allowing players to study patrol routes before attacking. Close quarters fighting includes punches, blades, parries, improvised weapons, and finishing moves. Enemy behavior is influenced by fear and notoriety systems, causing soldiers to react differently based on previous encounters and the tactics used against them.
It eats you alive. But I understand. The Nazis have taken everything from us. So go on, my boy. Kill them all.
Welcome to Agefield High, Rock the School, a coming-of-age adventure game about friendship, love, and maybe a little rebellion.
Agefield High Rock the School takes place in the early 2000s and puts players in the role of Sam, a new student approaching graduation. Gameplay combines story missions, school attendance, side activities, and open-world travel across the town of Agefield. Players can attend classes, improve grades, earn money, customize their appearance, and explore locations including the school campus, neighborhoods, and countryside. The story revolves around a plan created by Sam and his friends to make their final months at school memorable.
Be in school till the afternoon. Yeah, Agefield High features a complex time and school system with different lesson types like English, math, geography, German, and music.
I'm just not used to country life yet.
Do you think we're some kind of dumb hillbillies or rednecks?
Students arrive by bus in the morning and follow their daily routine. You can skip class, but then you'll have to hide from the authorities in town, or just cause chaos.
Hey! He's stealing my liquor!
The story missions become available after school where Kale, Axel, and Sam work on their dream to leave their marks as legends. From awkward attempts at impressing girls,
I can show you that I am a real man.
Fighting dickhead jocks.
Not in my town.
And even Satanists, leading to the big question.
I am the hottest girl at school.
Which girl do you ask to prom? Agefield High features 32 main missions and 15 mini-missions capturing the ridiculousness of early 2000s teen comedies.
Are you having your, happy time?
The open world of Agefield is free to explore, featuring the school campus, neighborhoods, town center, and countryside. After Sam's parents split and his mom struggles to make ends meet, with no car of his own, he has to navigate Agefield solo. So you might want to check out Mike's bike shop and get some wheels. Don't forget some new fresh clothes and maybe even a tattoo. Just don't tell Mom.
Did you get into a fight?
Complete some mini-missions to make bank on the side.
We have to buy a Play With magazine so I can sell the pictures in it to my friends 10 times the original price.
Don't let your guard down around town or even the countryside. The jocks could be anywhere. Sam isn't a bully, but he knows how to crack a few skulls. He can throw some punches, deal some leg kicks, and shove them to break their defense. Don't forget to block.
And the graffiti just appeared there by itself, or what?
And keep an eye out for collectibles. Agefield is soaked in a pop-punk soundtrack, vibrant colors, and a springtime setting, hiding the negativity of all the soulless adults in town.
I can't be the father!
Return to the early 2000s and experience the rebellious energy of Agefield.
The Sinking City 2 is a third-person survival horror game set in a flooded version of 1920s Arkham. Players travel through the city on foot and by boat while managing limited resources, solving puzzles, and dealing with supernatural threats. Combat involves confronting creatures, such as the Slither and Deep Ones, though some situations may require retreating and returning with better equipment. Optional investigations provide clues, supplies, upgrades, and new routes through the city as the search for a missing loved one continues.
Access to external areas is limited.
What the hell is going on?
For your own protection, please refrain from opening restricted doors and avoid contact with any bodies that appear abnormal.
Turn around, real slow.
Calvin, I assure you all is well. How are you? The worms only inhabit the dead.
Let me touch you. Don't leave me.
I have poured every waking moment since the train. Every ounce of my soul into bringing you back. It's taken everything I have. Sorry I'm late.
Did you get it? Was there any trouble?
I never get in trouble.
You get in trouble all the time. What?
Faye Adelaide Bennett.
Calvin!
Will you contact a god with me?
Stellar Blade: Blood Rain is a third-person action-adventure game that continues the series with a new protagonist named Evie. Set in an apocalyptic sci-fi city, the story revolves around a Special Forces operative investigating the group responsible for a terrorist attack. Combat is built around close-range fighting with power gauntlets, while additional weapons and abilities become available over time. Dodging, parrying, counterattacks, quick-time events, unlockable outfits, and expanded side activities are also part of the progression system.
I'm listening.
The Scarlet Sin. That's the beginning and end of it all. How about you try taking a hit?
You're acting a little strange today.
Oh yeah? It's our first mission in a while. Aren't you a little excited?
Stop saying weird things.
Okay, take it easy.
Quiet. They're moving.
Initiating C3 sync. Ready, Angel.
Roger, Kenna. Tracking.
출입문 닫습니다. Doors closing. How's it looking out there?
I can't stand crowds. It'd be better for both of us if we got out of here quickly.
In the movies, this is always where things go wrong.
Hey.
Well, just saying. It's a cliche. Wait, the target stopped.
Hearken! The pulse rain shall cease! In the name of the Father!
Last Harbor is an open-world survival game set across the San Juan Islands during a zombie outbreak. Players use a boat as both transportation and a mobile base, upgrading it with new facilities, defenses, and living space for survivors. Gathering resources requires traveling to abandoned islands, searching for supplies, and managing the risks posed by zombies and other players. Crafting, exploration, base building, fishing, and online interactions all play a role in staying alive across the archipelago. Dark Mass is a first-person psychological horror game set entirely underwater inside a sunken manor discovered beneath a shipwreck. Players control Alice, a deep-sea explorer searching for a way out while uncovering the history of a curse tied to the location. Progress involves solving puzzles inspired by historical torture rituals, communicating with her brother through a walkie-talkie, and avoiding a hostile entity that roams the manor. Choices made throughout the story can influence how events conclude.
I think we've unleashed the curse.
Take your seats before the lights go down and the curtain rises, for our next act is about to begin.
Magicians: The Devil's Deal is a narrative-driven first-person shooter where players control Jacob Menturo, a stage magician trapped in a place called Theaterland after making a pact with the devil. Combat revolves around magical abilities that transform stage tricks into offensive tools, including projectile cards, binding chains, and gravity-based powers. As Jacob moves through different realms, he confronts powerful masters, steals their abilities, and gains new ways to approach encounters while uncovering the events that led to his betrayal.
Masters. Through a deal with the devil, the Masters sought yet more power. Their deal demanded a sacrifice, and in the darkness, they chose Jacob. Jacob was trapped in eternal torment, but the devil had other plans. He pulled Jacob from his infernal nightmare and offered a new deal. Face their legions, their tricks, every abomination they command. Take what should have been his. Escape if he can. Your cue. Run.
So much evil inside him.
Okay, back inside, everyone.
Let's go, Myers.
Fueled by his rage.
Halloween the Game is an asymmetrical horror title set during the events of Halloween night in 1978. Players can take control of Michael Myers and use stealth, stalking abilities, and environmental advantages to hunt victims across Haddonfield. Another mode allows up to 4 players to work together as local residents, gathering weapons, warning civilians, contacting the authorities, and organizing defenses. The game also includes a separate single-player story that revisits key events from the perspective of Michael Myers.
Unreasoning, relentless, evil. But sometimes I think the truth was something much more terrible. I wonder if perhaps Michael is able to actually move through shadows.
Untitled John Wick game is a third-person action game built around an original story set within the John Wick timeline. Players take control of John Wick while encountering familiar characters alongside new additions created for the game. Combat is designed around the series' Gun Fu style, combining firearms and close-quarters techniques during encounters. Driving sequences, cinematic presentation, and a variety of locations are also part of the gameplay, with the story expanding on the wider world and lore of the franchise.
He must be grounded, stable, constant.
Yeah.
It's my kind of night. Alarms are...
Clockwork Revolution takes players to Avalon, a steampunk metropolis where changes made in the past can alter the future. Players control Morgan Vanette and use a time travel device to move between different eras while uncovering the influence of Lady Ironwood. Character development includes customizable skills, attributes, gadgets, and weapons, along with abilities tied to time manipulation. Decisions made throughout the story can affect characters, locations, and events, creating different outcomes across Avalon's timeline.
Morgan! Oh, you'll have better odds getting through without me.
Everyone knows you're easy pickings for someone with any sand.
Then give my regards to the Sandman. Cheap rubbish.
A corpse in hand is worth two in the grave, as they say.
Look at the bloody airships. We're not here for you.
Not here for me! I'm Anne fucking Darrow!
Time to lay our hands to mischief.
We've been preparing to rob Griswick's vault for months now. So put in the heist tonight, yeah? Morgan, get to that crane to lower the ship.
Greetings. I am the Miracle Industries auto-loading crane. If you have the authority, I am at your service.
What happens if I fired a few holes in you?
The lift is now unlocked.
Ah, defeat. How sad. You were all doing so well.
Do you expect us to go quietly?
Well, I certainly don't expect any trouble from some of Avalon's most disposable citizens.
Hello, frightened human. I can get you out of this. You've just jumped about 25 years back in time. This place, on this day, is ripe for changing the course of history.
This life ain't one for granting easy choices, but I just found a way to control the past. Change who's in control. Make things unfair in our favor. Brought you a little toy with a big mouth.
What a proper little villain.
A better villain than you'll ever be, you decrepit old soak.
The pimp, the plod, the priest, who do we like the least? Oh, it's different how they do ya, the ways they stick it to ya. And when they're done with chucking it up, oh, downstairs, well, they're all gonna screw you in the end.
Nothing's ever given to folk like us, especially not the future. But this time, we've a chance to steal it. What more could an honest thief ask for?
Downstairs, well, they're all going to screw you in the
Supreme Experiment begins in a future where humanity survives inside massive towers above toxic clouds, while intelligent machines remain on the surface below. Players take the role of a volunteer sent to investigate after the machines suddenly stop supplying resources. Gameplay combines first-person combat, environmental investigation, and terminal hacking, while uncovering the reason behind the silence. A hacked neural implant also grants access to a parallel dimension connected to mysterious QR codes scattered throughout the wasteland.
A new species. Trying to survive. Fighting for scraps. Searching for truth. An abandoned, poisoned wasteland, crawling with creatures beyond imagination. Down here, humans don't belong. For those who left the city, it's a one-way ticket. But they go for a reason. This evolution of the machines was not random. There's something vast behind it. And it's coming for everyone, not just the machines. The people in the cities don't know it yet, but soon they will.
ExeKiller takes place in an alternate future where a global catastrophe has transformed Earth into a vast desert landscape. Players control bounty hunter Denzel Phoenix as he travels between settlements, accepts contracts, and becomes involved in conflicts between powerful factions. Gameplay combines first-person shooting, driving, hacking, dialogue choices, and character customization through weapon modifications and augments. Missions can be completed using different approaches, and decisions made during quests can affect relationships, story developments, and possible endings.
Those who try to escape the system.
One of the game's main hubs is the Tower, a massive fortress city ruled by the Hellion Corporation. This is where you accept contracts, upgrade your gear, and prepare for missions.
Job well done, contract fulfilled.
The game is structured in chapters, and almost everyone begins and ends in the tower.
Outside the tower lies a harsh, scorched desert. You travel through it in a heavily modified car designed to protect you from extreme conditions, such as heat and radiation. Inside the vehicle, you have access to your computer, storage, and a working radio.
From your
survival is a core part of the experience.
Inventory space is limited, and every item matters, forcing players to make careful decisions about what to carry and what to leave behind.
Hellion's high-tech systems allow you to hack devices, pick locks, and access restricted areas.
Your cybernetic implants help you uncover hidden elements and investigate the environment. Missions and level design are fully non-linear. There's no single way to complete a contract. Stealth, dialogue, and combat are all valid approaches, and can be freely combined.
In ExeKiller, every decision matters.
What's it gonna be? Plata?
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: The Last Ronin is a single-player action-adventure game based on the comic series of the same name. Players take control of the last surviving turtle in a futuristic version of New York while seeking revenge against the Foot Clan. Combat is expected to revolve around fast and fluid melee action, with Platinum Games bringing its approach to character-driven combat. The game combines story-focused progression with battles across a dark and heavily controlled city. Metro 2039 is a first-person shooter set in post-apocalyptic Moscow, where survivors live within the metro tunnels beneath the ruined city. Players will move through hostile environments while using combat, stealth, survival mechanics, and resource management to overcome threats. The story involves Hunter's authoritarian regime and a mysterious figure known as the Stranger, whose past draws him back into the conflict. Travel across underground settlements and the dangerous surface while uncovering the fate of the Metro.
People are endlessly disappointing. They're greedy.
Crossfire is a narrative-driven action-adventure game built around two operators, Layla and Cross, who form a temporary alliance while facing a shared threat. Gameplay combines tactical movement, stealth, and cover-based shooting across the Atlas Mountains. The adaptive cover system allows players to use terrain for protection, repositioning, and flanking during combat. Encounters are designed around high-risk firefights where survival depends on careful planning, while traversal mechanics support movement through the game's mountainous environments.
I genuinely like most people.
Oh, well, then you're truly a sick fuck.
We need to move. They'll be coming for you.
Coming for us. You're not one of them anymore.
Yeah, well, that's temporary. Just like you and me.
You guys don't understand the real threat. Not like we do.
If I gotta work with my enemy to survive, so be it. For now.
Either we fight those things together, or die alone.
Hang up the phone.
No. Do not touch him.
We fight together or die alone.